referee claimed he bit him in a game, and
What?
he denies it. Yeah, he's like, I didn't do that.
A ref claims Dick Butkus bit him.
Yeah, like when they were, I guess, trying to get the pile separated.
Jeez.
Yeah, dude's crazy. Or he was in football.
And that's why he got the Butkus Award.
You can watch us anywhere. That's a
Anywhere.
good plug.
China.
When we're live, yeah.
Tibet.
China was the first place you thought of anywhere?
I was watching a video on
We got a
today.
Chinese crowd out there.
Chinese crowd.
Hello to anybody out there in China.
How do you say
watching.
hello in Mandarin?
Konnichiwa. I don't know. That's Japanese. Classic Vandy. They find a way to mess it up.
Come on, we're in
Yeah.
a new era.
That's right.
No,
New
we
era.
are. We are. They've gotten
New
better.
era.
They've gotten
New
better.
era.
But yeah, they're paying players now, so that's good.
That's right. They're doing what everybody else has done
No,
for
yeah,
decades.
yeah.
It's just everyone's doing it.
Well, now it's legal.
Right.
The picture's not looking very good. Like you're looking kind of blurry there.
What? I had a long night last night. That's not the camera. That's me. No.
Budweiser commercial
that
for the
was a
Clydesdales
sentimental.
made me think about the frogs. Remember the frog commercials?
Yes, that was classic.
Those were great commercials too.
Bud
Wise.
Zer. We did it. High tide. Another Major League Baseball. This is for the old folks that watch it. Watch our show, Yogi Berra.
Yogi.
75. And not the one that steals picnic baskets. He played for the Yankees. Or like, let's say some rugby players walked into a bar. That's the start of a joke. And the hockey players.
I just wanted to drink.
Live from high atop Scott Social Media Studios in the heart of the Cedar City, just outside of America's Music City. This is the one and only Mike and Jrod Show with your hosts, Michael Clay and Jared Scott.
Hey-o!
Hey-o!
Sorry, I was delayed. I was watching the camera.
You're just waiting for it to get the right angle on your good-looking face, huh?
Yeah, I can't. I'm not very multitasker-esque. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
that makes two of us.
Yeah. Show 52 is here. Welcome in. 7 o'clock Thursday night. College football is in full swing. It is so fun that football is back. I always forget during the early spring and summer about how fun it is.
Very exciting.
It is. What do you think, audience? Good to have you here.
They're really excited.
Yeah, they're always here. The real imaginary audience, we can always count on them to be here, so that's nice.
They're here even when we're not.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, man. So, number 52, not a whole lot, and I've kind of just stuck now that we're in football season. I'm not looking up any other sports. I'm just looking up who wore 52 in pro or college. And then our local ties, I like to look them up at times as well. So we might be missing, I don't know if we're missing any big numbers in other sports, but we don't specialize in that sport, do
Well,
we?
the other sports have their time during non-football
Yes,
season.
that's right. That's right.
That's when rugby can shine.
Oh, rugby. We do like our rugby fans out there.
Yep. The rugby
Appreciate
and the
you
hockey
watching.
fans,
Yeah.
they always fight for their position with us.
Oh, that's right. They're fighters.
They're
Oh, I
fighters.
saw what you did there.
You like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
I got a little special juice in my beverage, so I'll probably be pretty entertaining
you
tonight.
got a lot. You're full of one-liners. I like it. It's going to
Full
make
of-
for a
I'm
good
full-
show.
Full of something. There's a reason why my eyes are brown.
Uh-oh. I wonder what that smell is. They smell, too.
Smell kicking in for you there.
Yeah. All right, so I do have a few players at 52.
I think some of our audience got that one.
Yeah, I hope so. The first one, good linebacker in our time here. He's an NFL guy. He did play at the University of Miami, but Ray Lewis, linebacker for the
Ooh.
Ravens. Yeah.
Ray Lewis was a troublemaker, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, early on, and then, man, he played forever and kind of outlived his troubles.
Outlived his threatened prison sentence.
Yeah, yeah. And it was for attempted murder.
Yeah,
right? Or
I mean, it
murder,
was
right?
serious. It was
Yeah, that-
serious accusations.
No, it was. It's
And
crazy.
I don't remember I'm trying to remember what the actual result of that was.
Yeah, I don't know whatever came of it. He
Oh,
never
look
got
at that face.
Yeah, dude, I would not want to be hit by him. Him and Eddie George had, they would get into it when they played because that was at a.
Oh, he
there
made
was-
sure to change the picture to make him much nicer in the
Yeah.
on his.
But yeah, so he number
Was
52.
it an abusive thing? It was an abuse thing, wasn't it?
No, it was at a Super Bowl, not one he was in, but I want to say he was one he attended. I wonder if they even have it on.
I was about to
there.
say they made sure if it is
Yeah.
on here, they put it way down
There
at murder
you
trial
go.
at the very bottom. He made sure to have somebody scrub his wiki.
Super Bowl 34. That's right, because the next year they made it to Super Bowl 35 and won it.
Stabbing deaths of 2
Mhm.
people.
A fight broke out. So yeah, dude, that's crazy, ain't it?
3 men were indicted on murder and aggravated assault charges.
Yeah. Pretty crazy. But
Did he not end up going to jail?
No. They negotiated a plea agreement with with the district attorney
A plea agreement.
and the charges.
Only NFL players would pull that off.
The murder charges were dropped.
A plea agreement on murder charges. If you and I did something like that, ain't
Oh
no
my
way.
gosh. Yeah.
Ain't no negotiate no plea agreement.
So the plea was he put a guilty plea to a misdemeanor charge of obstruction of justice.
AKA slap on the hand.
Yeah. But and then so like I said, Super Bowl 34. The very next year they made and won the Super Bowl 35, and he was the MVP. So he's a 2-time Super Bowl champ, Super Bowl 35 and Super Bowl 47. MVP of the Super Bowl 35, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, 2000 to what? I don't know what.
What
it
is the
now.
signature phrase, I'm going to Disney World, given instead to quarterback Trent Dilfer?
Yeah, so they asked. Yeah, I think
I don't understand what is
that
so...
became a thing. What are you going to do now that you've won the Super Bowl? And I think Trent Dilfer.
So usually it's given to the person who's the MVP? Is that what the deal is?
No, I guess they're saying he said it, but I always thought it was Trent Dilfer. They always say, what are you going to do now that you won the Super Bowl? And the guy goes, I'm going to Disney World.
I wonder if Disney was paying them for that.
I don't know. But it's been a thing. Money ain't
Doesn't
working.
work. The button never works.
Man. I don't know.
The algorithm doesn't like it.
Yeah. So he's 13-time Pro Bowler too.
Oh, Sean's piping in. He says, oh, he thought he did better.
You did. We'll get to those results. I got to take my billfold out. Speaking of money. it's hurting my
Man,
butt.
you got so much,
Yeah, so much
money. Your
money.
butt's hurting from your
That's
billfold.
right. Yeah.
B.
Yeah, we'll get to that, Sean. You were close, but not close enough. So sorry.
Close, but no
We
cigar.
had somebody killed Jason.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
So Ray Lewis, 13-time Pro Bowl. He's in the Ravens Ring of Honor and the Hall of Fame. He's made the NFL 100th anniversary team, the NFL 2000s All-Decade team, and just a great linebacker despite his troubles off the field early on. But I think he does, like he does announcing now or something. He does some kind of, he gives commentary or something for football. Next one, Mike Webster. He was a center for the Steelers from 1974 to 1988. Played for the Chiefs from 89 to 90.
They got acquitted.
They did? Everybody did?
So it says that they maintain that they acted in self-defense. I guess
Okay.
the 2 that were with him said he didn't do anything, which is why he got out. And then the 2 that were with him said, hey, but we did it, but we were doing it out of self-defense.
Okay.
And then they ended up going to jury, and then the jury says, yeah, y'all did it out of self-defense, and acquitted all of them.
Yeah, and man, it was a big fight in the Super Bowl. You got a bunch of entourages fighting. It's not a good thing.
Was it entourage people that they killed?
No, no. I mean, not actual. From the show, his group of friends with another group entourage of people. I just used that word because they used it up there. It was a whole bunch of people got in a big fight.
It's like a brawl, like a bar brawl.
Yeah, and somebody, all fun and games till somebody pulls out a knife.
Yeah.
And the fun ends.
And the fun ends.
Yeah. So next guy's Mike Webster, center for the Steelers. What'd I say? He played from 74 to 90. Played with the Steelers from 74 to 88.
Sorry, I got distracted by
No, that's okay, because that's a huge story. Everybody
Mike who?
remembers
Who was
that.
it?
Mike Webster.
Webster.
Um,
That's a black and white picture.
yeah. He looked like that is your typical. That's what a 60s, 70s football player looked like, right?
Mm-hmm.
And kind of a sad
But he's got
story.
his kid's picture. His kid picture. That's weird.
Well, when I kind of get into this story, you'll understand why they probably use a nice.
Oh, he was the Iron Mike before.
Iron Mike, yeah. His nickname was Iron Mike.
Because Mike Tyson was named Iron Mike too, wasn't he?
Yeah. But, he played for the Steelers, Steel City, and Iron. So, and he was a center and he was a bruiser, good blocker.
From Tomahawk, Wisconsin.
Whoa, that's a cool name.
Yeah, if I'm going to be from somewhere, I won't be from Tomahawk.
Yeah. Sorry, Mount Juliet.
That was me, to Mount Juliet, wasn't it?
No, but yeah, Tomahawk's a better name, right? I bet there ain't many people. How big of a town
Makes me
is
think of the town. There's a town in East Tennessee that changed its town name to Rocky Top.
Oh, really?
They were not named Rocky Top.
What was it formerly?
The city changed their name to Rocky Top.
Dang, you're really going now.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Rocky
But yeah,
Top.
it's like
It's got to be East Tennessee, right?
Yeah, it's a city in Tennessee, so it's in East Tennessee. It didn't used to be called this though, and I'm trying to
Rocky
remember what
Top,
the name was.
Coal
before.
Creek and Lake City. There you go, at the very beginning.
Lake City. Yep.
Yep.
And that was a big deal, right? Because now they are Rocky Top, Tennessee.
Well, how close to? Yeah, I guess it doesn't have to be right there by Knoxville or nothing.
It's pretty close.
In Anderson
Knoxville's right there.
in Campbell County. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Well, there you go. I didn't know that. Anybody famous from there, notable?
From Rocky Top?
Yeah. Oh,
It's the hometown of songwriter
wow.
Dean Dillon.
dude, he's huge, man. I like
Wrote
him.
hits for singers George Strait, Toby Keith, Keith Whitley, George Jones, and
Whitley.
Kenny Chesney. Is it Whitley?
Yep, I like him. He's a good singer.
Was also the birthplace of early 20th century artist Catherine Wiley.
Yeah, we don't know you, Catherine. Sorry. Dean Dillon's better.
Yeah, it's up there located near Norris Lake.
Dam. Okay.
Norris Lake and Norris Dam.
I
yeah.
got you. Dean Dillon, that's huge. Now that he's the only one, but
I'd never heard of Dean Dillon.
Oh,
He's a writer, though, right?
great. Yeah.
Big
great
time writer.
songwriter. Yeah.
Multiple Billboard chart.
You have heard
songs,
probably many of his songs and didn't know it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean,
Where's the list of his stuff?
well, he pretty much made George Strait. If there was no
man.
Dean Dillon, there's no.
Oh, he
George
wrote
Strait.
Tennessee Whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was a huge.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Drinking Man.
Yeah.
Man, you ain't kidding. He's serious.
Look at
business,
those are
man.
all George Strait songs.
Huge George Strait songs. He did make George Strait.
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
he?
If there's no Dean Dillon, there's no George Strait for sure.
That's incredible.
Oh, hey, Jason, go Irish. I'm not sure where they're going this year, but
We'll talk about that in a little.
yeah.
But you can be an Irish fan no matter what, whether
Yes.
you're losing
Watch
or winning.
our show. That's right.
I mean, for
Yeah.
how many years were Vanderbilt fans even when they were losing?
And I'll say Notre Dame fans stay Notre Dame fans. I don't think they're bad. That's a
I don't feel like you've been a Vandy fan for a long
Yes.
time. A Tennessee fan, same kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Tennessee fan for a long time. Even if you're losing, you just have to suck it up.
especially in the yeah.
I remember being able to wear Reagan out whenever he was a Bama fan and Bama sucked. That was great.
Yeah.
That was good times for me.
Yeah.
Maybe those times will come back.
They might be. Yeah, I grew up here. Tennessee fans, at least everybody I grew up around, have stayed UT fans. No one's ever changed.
But we didn't look to see who was famous
yeah,
from
Tomahawk. We're talking
right?
about Mike Webster, number 52. Golly.
Tomahawk. They got
Yeah.
powwow days. So they're embracing their Indian heritage.
Yeah, and this is Wisconsin. So.
U.S. Army Medal of Honor for Korea.
Oh, wow. Nobody
I'm trying
like
to see other names that might.
Pickles, the drummer.
Where?
Drummer for death metal band Deathlock. Never heard of him. Pickles, the drummer. That is awesome, dude.
Deathlock is a fictional melodic death metal band featured in the Adult Swim animated television series Metal Apocalypse.
Metalocalypse.
This is like
yeah,
Metallicabus.
Yeah.
Metallicabus.
So it's a fictional band.
Pickles the drummer.
It's from Tomahawk, Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Mike Webster.
Yeah, Mike Webster may be the most famous person from Tomahawk, Wisconsin. Syndicated cartoonist and creator of Casper. Is this the same Casper?
Caspar, no.
No, that ain't the
same. That is
same.
Caspar more than Casper.
Oh, Caspar.
Yeah. But yeah, so.
Oh, this is old. This is like old comics.
Yeah. But yeah, so Mike Webster, great football player, bit of a sad story towards the end. He played for Wisconsin. He was a 5th-round pick, 125th overall. Nickname Iron Mike, as we said. He was on the Steelers 4-time Super Bowl in the 70s when they won it 4 times. He was on all of those teams. Super Bowl 9, 10, 13, and 14. 6-time first-team All-Pro, 9-time Pro Bowler, 70s and 80s All-Decade team. He's on the 75th and 100th anniversary all-time team. He's in the Steelers Hall of Fame and the regular Hall of Fame. Here's the sad part. And,
jeez, you ain't kidding. 4-time Super Bowl
yes,
champion.
Yeah, great football player, and probably you could say as I get to this part, he gave his life to football.
The center is a key role. Like if you're the center during a Super Bowl run, you're dang good.
Yes. Oh yeah. So he died of a heart attack September 24th, 2002. But was later diagnosed with CTE, which is, concussions and all that.
Concussion stuff.
And it was by the doctor that did it was Dr. Bennett Omalu. And remember the movie Concussion?
No, I've never seen it.
So 2015 that came out. Will Smith played the doctor. But he started doing studies on football players and concussions and CTE. And later, after his death, they diagnosed him that this guy had CTE, kind of like Frank Wycheck had it, right? All the concussions, and it really messed with him. So this movie kind of depicted the end of his life and his story. And some doctors estimate that he had been.
Oh, the NFL was trying to suppress the research that this guy did.
And he was saying football. So they got it to where, and a lot of doctors say, you could say this guy was hitting the head to the equivalent of being in 25,000 car wrecks over his 25-year football career.
Oh my gosh!
Mm-hmm.
Well, and you're right in the center, right? So
yeah.
You're getting pounded over and over and over again.
And back in the 70s and 80s, the football helmets weren't as padded. You know what I mean? They weren't. And this was like the first case that they really realized it in him. They said he kind of, as he got older, he wasn't the same. His wife ended up divorcing him. He became homeless, lived out of his truck. Teammates they would pay rent for him. Terry Bradshaw covered expenses for the family through the years for his kids because they said he just kind of he lost it.
So David Morse was the actor that played Mike Webster.
Yes. Yeah.
He's a key role in this movie then.
Yeah. And they say he is patient zero in this whole he was the first one that this doctor looked at and realized, because his life kind of after football, he had so many hits. They were like he was punch drunk. And
Man, that's
dementia, like he had all those symptoms of all that, but he was 50 years old, I think, when he died.
Yeah, it said he died at 50.
And they said it got so bad, like pain was so bad, he would use a taser and continuously tase himself until he passed out because he couldn't just lay there and go to sleep.
Because it was hurting him so bad.
Hurting him so bad, yeah.
That's a Debbie Downer, man.
Yeah. But, yeah, and in the end, the NFL ended up awarding his estate $1.6 million, and they've started to do a lot more for
trying to protect players too,
that
right?
get during this.
That's where concussion protocols came from, I'm guessing.
Yeah, because they literally say football killed him, and not in a sense that it meant to, but it's crazy. And I haven't seen that movie. I want to watch it now after reading about him and reading this. Like, it's going to be sad, but yeah. So
is Mike the one you're going to give it to? You're not going to give it to Ray Lewis, are you?
No. I actually am going to give it to Mike Webster. We'll go ahead and say it. And look here, I found that I have one of his
you
football cards.
got a football card.
Yeah, so I had
Are we looking at the right camera?
Yeah, it was straight on. See, look at there.
Nice.
He looks like a football player.
Yeah, he does.
I'm going to put it back
He
there.
kind of looks a little
while.
bit like the Boz to me.
Yeah, before the Boz was the Boz.
Before
so yeah,
the Boz, he was the Boz before there was a Boz.
So we're going to name this episode after him, the Mike Webster episode, in honor of him. I have a couple other 52s, but it's local ties, Titans, Vols, Vandy. But yeah, it's just a sad. But everybody talks.
Who are the other
how
ones?
good he was. The other ones.
Just real quick.
Yeah, real quick.
We got so much to talk about game-wise.
Titans player. He's a current Titans player, number 52, James Williams. He's a linebacker. He went to Miami.
Did he?
Yep.
And Miami's in the light right now, that's for sure.
He was drafted in 2024 by the Titans. His hidden talent is writing poetry.
Huh.
I don't know much else about him. I don't know if he starts or anything,
That's
but he
okay.
plays for the Titans.
The Titans suck right now. So
This is a UT player. He's not current player, but he was on the national championship team. Cozy Coleman, offensive lineman.
I remember Cozy. I don't think I ever met him. I met a lot of the players that
Yeah, it
were
was
on
during
that
your
team 'cause
time
I was
there,
there
right?
at UT
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah. He was an offensive lineman, a guard, I believe. He was on the 98 champion team. He was an All-American 98-99, two-time first-team All-SEC, second-round pick of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Played 5 seasons with them and a couple seasons with the Browns. And then the last player is a Vandy current player, Kevo Wesley, offensive lineman. I think he starts. I'm not sure. He's a number 52. He's a graduate, and he's from Chicago, Illinois. I don't really know much else about him. But, yeah, Cozy Coleman, I remember him too, UT. But, yeah, so that's kind of our 52s for today. 2 good ones, Ray Lewis and Mike Webster, but we're going to give it to Mike Webster and honor him. And like I said, I'm going to put his card up back there for the show, or the rest of the show, or in studio as a trinket.
The trinket, one of our many trinkets.
Yeah.
I need to put some more shelves in the back so we can have more trinkets.
So, picks. We did have a winner this week, and he killed it. 1 win away from going perfect, 8-0. He's 7-1. It was Jason Hood. And he wins the beanie, and I will see him this weekend, so I'll get it to him. So he's got a beanie coming his way.
Did you put the list of who all won you did on the
Yes, I
Facebook
did.
page?
Yep.
So if you're trying to track where you stood in the standings, we had some good ones in there, man. A 7-1 and a 6-2. That's hard to beat those.
And this week overall, the worst record, and it was a bunch of us at 4-4.
It was you and me and everybody else. It seemed like a whole
there
crew.
was 3 at 5-3. Jason, who's watching, was 5-3. Sean, who was watching, who thought he won it, which 5-3 is good.
That's a great record.
I think to win it each week, you got to go
for
6-2
everybody to be
better.
at 500 or better. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially, we're not talking about like win-loss choices. We're talking about against the spread. That's
right.
pretty good.
Yeah.
So I feel like everybody did good. Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis, and Brian
Urlacher,
huh?
Yeah. And they were beasts at linebacker, but the only one of those, the problem is there, Shane, is only one of those is number 52. We will get
Shane
to
just bringing back good memories. Good
but
memories.
54 is coming up. Brian Urlacher was number 54.
Oh, is
and then-
Urlacher 54?
And then Lawrence Taylor's 56. So
How
they're
do you
going.
know that?
I'm a sports guy,
You're
my man.
just a buff.
Yeah.
I like turtles.
Yeah.
you like turtles.
Yeah, those are good linebackers. I mean, he's not lying. Those are huge
The
linebackers.
sports wisdom beard.
Yeah, there you go. I like that. Yeah. So, but yeah, so a couple episodes away from them, but they will be brought up for
They
sure.
will come up.
Lawrence Taylor, he broke Joe Theismann's leg.
Did he really?
Sacking him, yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, that's 56 though. We got
We'll
to
talk
save
about
that. Yeah.
then. Save that meat for later.
So yeah, great week this week in the picks. This week's picks, we will give away a hat, and it's just going back to the standard and it's back there. I wear it usually on this show. Jared's worn it. We
Yeah, the
wore it at
classic.
our live show at the.
The black
Beer
front
works.
with the white trucker hat.
Yep.
Black and white
Yeah,
trucker
and
hat.
it's sitting back right
behind,
somewhere
yeah.
back there.
Yeah, you're close. It's close enough.
Down right there. Oh yeah. There we go. So that'll be up for grabs this week. If you have the best record and beat us, you get a hat.
That's right.
Before we get to the picks, though, man, that great week this week, right? College football. There's a lot to talk about.
big time week.
You brought up some good topics too.
Man,
on top
couldn't
of
believe.
it, but
Could you believe the end of that Tennessee game?
the Tennessee game. That was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, was it?
Tennessee, Georgia.
Is my brain already fried?
Yeah, Tennessee killed UAB this week.
Oh yeah, I was thinking
yeah.
about that
Where you
Tennessee-Georgia
at?
game. I'm still stuck
Take
on
you
that
another
one.
drink of your coffee.
Yeah, I've had too much drinks. That's the problem.
Oh. No,
Yeah, because Tennessee and Vandy both smoked
Yeah,
their opponents
yeah.
last week.
but
I'm still
this
stuck
week,
on that Tennessee-Georgia
Yeah.
game, though.
you'll get redemption. Well, I don't know when.
Yeah, I don't know when either.
Maybe later.
They're going to have to put it down to get redemption is what's going to have
Yeah.
to happen.
College, but
I guess Tennessee and Georgia could face off in the SEC championship, but I think it's more likely they might face off in the playoffs.
Yeah, you might have a better shot of seeing. Yeah, possibly. Who knows? So big news this week, right? In the SEC with the scheduling. I think that's kind of a big story, right?
Oh yeah.
That's the big. We were excited
so
a
if
few
you
weeks
haven't
ago.
seen it, we were talking about this a few weeks ago, and it's they announced that there's going to be 4 teams. I thought it was a permanent thing, but apparently it's only 4 years. Are you aware of
Well,
that?
yeah,
They're going to relook at it 4 years from now.
and I think that was on the fly because what a month
people got
ago when it
upset
came out.
because they're like, I can't believe you did this.
Yeah. So, every 4 years they're going to look at it and maybe adjust some of it. And I'm fine with that. I like that.
I think that's great because
'Cause-
I don't want it to be a permanent thing. I mean,
Right.
I like the tradition, and I think some of them will probably stick.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Like Tennessee, Alabama, I think that's not going to go anywhere. Right?
And I'm not sure Tennessee Vandy would go anywhere.
Yeah, but I'm saying
But change it up some.
I'm saying you change it up a little bit.
No,
and
I agree.
especially when we start talking about what happened and what the numbers are. Did you post that on the Facebook page?
What's that?
The new
No, but I have a picture.
Oh, come on.
No, I didn't. I can't. Yeah.
I'm a slacker. I'm the posting guy, so I don't know.
Yeah,
why
yeah. I
I'm
was gonna
on
say
it.
you
I'm
do
not-
that.
You being a slacker.
Let's see.
So the SEC permanent opponents, if you haven't seen it, it's already out there. I don't know if we've
And
got a
you
graphic
know what's
for
crazy
it.
is there is one. You want me to send it to you?
Here's the big one.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that one will do.
So yeah, that one right there at the far left
This
is
was
the
the
kind
better
of the
one?
biggest. Yeah, that's the one that's been out. I've
On
seen the
3
most.
image.
Yeah.
It's just not very big. It's not going to look
Oh,
very
is it
good
not?
on the
Okay.
won't look good on the screen. I mean, I don't know if anybody even needs to see it. I think our
that's a
fans have
good
probably
one.
already seen it.
Yeah, everybody has, but for us to kind of
Have some
reference as
reference
we're
point.
talking, yeah. I don't guess you have to put it up there, but so let's go. Obviously, Vandy, UT.
I'm just old and I'm going blind, so I
Yeah.
gotta see it big.
Oh, there you go. So we'll start obviously with who we like. Let's start with Tennessee, right? Because
Well, and that was a conversation we had last time. Like
Yeah.
last week, we were talking about, and I said, "Oh, it's going to be a proximity thing, right? Because
Yeah.
fans should be able to
well,
travel."
that ain't right.
What do you mean that ain't right? Is
Look
this
at
one
UT.
wrong?
Yeah.
Somebody put the wrong.
Yeah,
this
that's
is
not.
the
You
real
need to
deal.
go with that.
I got to get the official
Yeah,
one. I don't have
yeah.
a choice.
I don't know who put that up.
Somebody's predictions, I guess, is what that was.
Maybe mine. If you
Was
look
it
at
yours?
Tennessee.
Did you create a? Did you create a fan
yeah,
picture?
in hopes that you'd put that up there.
I bet you did. Trying to stir the pot.
Man, that's funny. Yeah, that's exactly.
Trying to stir the pot. Oh, see, now look how little that is. That graphics all grainy and garbage.
Yeah, but it's just for us. You don't have to put it up there.
Okay.
People have seen it, right?
Is this the right one? This is right.
No,
isn't it?
that's predicting.
All these predictions. I don't want predictions. Is there one that got issued by the SEC?
This is that's the one that's gone around. That's the right one. I don't know about all these others. Oh, what is that one? I think that's it right there.
by the SEC.
No, that's not either. See, a lot of them have Tennessee
Everybody-
with Florida.
Yeah, everybody. Well, and that's what you said, right? If
Yeah.
you remember correctly, we talked about this,
Yeah.
and this goes back to what we talked about.
So
That's
you're just
exactly
going to
what
have
we
to
talked
use
about.
the blurry one right here.
Yeah,
First,
because I mean, I don't trust any of these other ones.
no,
So
Yeah,
the
'cause see,
official,
Vandy-
everybody's
see, Ole Miss
predictions were
can
different.
yeah.
Everybody's predictions were different, and ours were different too.
yeah.
But the conversation I had actually was what the SEC said they were trying to do when they picked these.
yeah.
Are you aware of that? The
No.
SEC wanted to be fan focused, and that's why when they picked these opponents,
Well, I also read too they wanted to stick with tradition.
well, they did, but there was tradition and fan focus. And when I say fan focus, they were trying to make it travel easy. They wanted these teams to be travel connected,
Yeah.
so close by to where it's not that long of a
Right.
journey to travel for the permanent games for 4 years.
Right. Right.
And I was trying to see who, like when you look at it, who would be the furthest away from each other. And I think Vanderbilt, Mississippi State may actually be the furthest. I feel like Vanderbilt got a lot of distance travel because Auburn and Mississippi State
Yeah.
are both very far down at the bottom.
Yeah. I've driven to Mississippi State. It's like four.
So it's
4
not
and a half
that bad.
hours. Yeah. Auburn's probably the first. Is maybe closer to 5.
Because Auburn's close to the bottom of
Yeah.
Alabama.
Yeah. You're
and
going on. Yeah.
It's in between, isn't it? Isn't it like on the border of Alabama and Georgia? So you're not right on an interstate
kind of.
either.
Yes. Yeah. No, it's off now. Mississippi State though. You want to talk about driving?
It's right on the interstate.
No.
Oh, it's out in the middle of nowhere
Man,
too, huh?
to get there, we took when me, Mandy, and my cousin went.
I've been to an Auburn game, but I've never been to a game at Mississippi State.
Mississippi State, you drive on this 2-lane route, or it's a highway. I shouldn't say 2-lane.
It's a highway, but it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, you're like, who put this big highway here? Nothing's here, and you just drive.
And where are they located? They're in Starkville,
Starkville,
right?
yeah. And,
Well, in Mississippi,
you actually go to
Mississippi's
Alabama, then cut over.
Very country.
Yeah, no, it
I
is.
mean, is there that many states and interstates even in Mississippi? I don't know how many interstates are in Mississippi.
What is it? 55 goes down through there. I think
that
maybe only
actually-
one. Yeah,
That's
55.
it, 55, and it runs down the side.
Yeah.
What is
Well,
this coming across? 22?
22. Yeah.
I don't like it's hard to see when you got the overlay of let's do this.
Yeah.
There we go. That's
Yeah,
easier
that's
to
a little
see.
better.
So 22 and 55, and 22 is kind of just
And then
the
there's
top
a 20
corner.
that goes from
Then 20 is kind of like,
55 is the only one that goes kind of down the middle.
huh.
But yeah.
And
not a lot.
Starkville is not near any interstate. It's like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. So
It's
I
kind of
think
like Fall Creek Falls in Tennessee.
Yeah, we
Fall
took
Creek
that
Falls
like-
is kind of like right in the middle of Tennessee too. It's not. You ever been to Fall Creek Falls?
yeah, I have.
It feels like
is
it's kinda
right.
out in the
Yeah,
middle of
it
nowhere,
is.
too.
You're right. Yeah.
But I think Tennessee built like a 5-lane highway to get Fall Creek Falls. So you're saying that this 82 is a 1-lane? Or
No,
did you take
no,
this
it's 4
45?
lane. No, when I went, we came to Alabama and then over somewhere, and I'm not sure. I'm
Man,
gonna
y'all
say
were really going through the country.
we took 65 and then cut over somewhere.
Cut across at Birmingham or something?
Maybe. Yeah.
Did you go through Tuscaloosa?
We might have. We might have hit 20 and then cut over through Tuscaloosa and went that 82 over. And it's nothing, dude.
Like a little 2-lane, huh?
Yeah. Well, it was a 4-lane highway, but there is
nothing out
literally
there, huh?
nothing. Yeah, I would like to buy that property up.
Campus looks pretty nice, though.
It is. It's the only thing in Starkville.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And, it's if the college wasn't there, it'd be a big cow pasture.
It'd be a big cowbell.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Ooh, the bulldog on the little pedestal. That's
So,
pretty
here, let's
nice.
talk. So, Tennessee. They have Alabama, Kentucky, Vanderbilt.
And we were predicting Alabama. We were predicting Vanderbilt.
I thought it would be Florida.
And I thought it was going to be Kentucky because of proximity.
Yeah.
The other thing, too, Kentucky also is the beer barrel. And that actually came up. Did you know that the barrel is still in Knoxville?
Yeah, but they don't do it no more.
They don't do it anymore.
That's why it's there, and it hasn't ever changed hands.
I'd like to see where it is. Is it hidden down in
so-
some vault? The barrel vault?
I don't know.
Beer barrel vault?
I don't know. But, so, yeah, Tennessee, that's the only
You're
one.
like, I don't want to talk about the
Yeah.
beer barrel.
I still think you draw more with Florida. I think Florida's more, and I hope in 4 years they drop Kentucky and go to Florida.
It's under a toolbox in UT's equipment room.
Just gathering dust. So yeah,
How ridiculous is that? That's like a legendary trophy. And they got rid of it because they're trying not to be alcohol related.
promote
Is that
alcohol.
what the deal is?
Yeah. There was an alcohol-related accident involving 2 Kentucky football students. Put an end to the tradition.
Somebody's got to screw something up.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a fun trophy, but I still think UT Florida's a better game.
UT's equipment room.
Yeah.
I actually have a.
I was gonna say I remember that.
I got a
picture
picture
of
in the
Peyton.
hallway with the Smokey next to the beer barrel
Oh, wow.
with Davy Crockett putting his foot on it.
Well, that's cool. That's pretty cool.
You know,
So-
Peyton. It was still around with Peyton's time when I was at school there.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I remember that picture vividly there of him holding it.
Of course, that time period, Kentucky didn't ever win. So,
Yeah.
it
No.
never went back to Kentucky.
For a long. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to think, when did Kentucky win last?
I don't know. So you want to talk the schedule, or you just want
I'm
to go down
sorry.
rabbit hole?
I'm going down the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so my argument was that it would be Kentucky because that would be close.
Right. And you were right. But I don't know.
And they said that the two things they focused on was tradition and proximity. And proximity was fans.
And I'll call BS on that because Vanderbilt, Mississippi State, and Auburn, there's no.
There's no connection there.
Yeah.
Who would you have said that Vanderbilt should have been?
Ole Miss and Kentucky. And Tennessee.
Ole Miss and Kentucky. Who does Kentucky have?
Kentucky has Florida, Tennessee, and South Carolina, which is.
That's not proximity either.
No.
Because Florida's on the other side of the freaking place.
I don't buy the proximity thing. I really don't.
Is this them trying to say, hey, we're going to screw some teams and help other teams?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think I was surprised by Vandy having Mississippi State and Auburn. UT, okay, but Ole Miss and Kentucky as makes more
But
sense.
Kentucky and Florida? And who is that with? Who is that?
South Carolina. Mm-hmm.
Do you buy that one?
Yeah, I mean South Carolina's only been there since '92, but they've had some battles back and forth.
They stuck South Carolina with
but-
Georgia, Florida, and Kentucky.
And that makes sense. I can see that with them. But do you want to know something?
What?
There's only 2 teams that have there are 2 teams that have the same permanent annual opponent schedule.
Who?
Alabama and Vanderbilt. And I was like, how can they have the same? I didn't think, but they do.
They do.
Auburn, Mississippi State, and Tennessee.
Wow. Wow, that's very observant of you.
Yeah. Well, somebody else earlier in the week called my attention to that. Yeah. But that's surprise. I didn't.
And I'll be honest with you, I think Alabama, well, I don't know. Anybody who gets Mississippi State is going to feel like, oh, they got the best deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm going to be honest, and when we start talking about the games, that's one of the things that I think that spread is too big. I think that game's going to be closer. We'll talk about it.
Yeah,
a little
we'll
bit.
get to it in a minute.
I think
I'm not so
Mississippi
sure.
State is better than everybody thinks.
I would
we'll
disagree. Yeah.
We'll see.
But yeah, so Tennessee, Vanderbilt.
What were the other
schedule.
ones that you thought were? What did you think about Ole Miss being matched up with LSU, Mississippi State, and Oklahoma? It's Oklahoma, isn't it?
Yeah, that is Oklahoma. Ole Miss, LSU makes sense. Mississippi State, of course. Oklahoma.
I feel like with Oklahoma and Texas, it's like you have to put them with somebody.
Yeah.
And they've not been in the conference long enough for you to say, oh, yeah, that's who their rival is.
Right. So, like with Texas, of course, it's going to be Texas, Oklahoma, because you got to keep that together.
And Texas,
the Red
Texas
River
A&M.
battle. Yeah, and Texas A&M. Arkansas, I can see, or Missouri for Texas.
Because of where they are, or because there's
where
something
they're at.
there? Because you're saying the Red River rivalry, right? The
Yeah,
Texas,
you
Oklahoma
gotta-
thing. You got to do that one.
And I think for the rest of eternity, Texas, Oklahoma will always play each other.
Has
It'll be
Oklahoma
yearly.
and Missouri kind of been a traditional thing?
I'm not sure. You have to go back to like the Southwest Conference and the Big Eight. I think Oklahoma and Missouri were in the Big Eight together. They were in the Big 12, so I get that. And
so
then
Missouri was in the Big 12 as well, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, when they came over with Texas A&M. Same with Texas A&M. So,
So those are rivalries that existed pre-SEC. In a way.
yeah, I don't know how huge they were, but they've
did
had
exist.
history together. Yeah, they've played each other.
What do you think about LSU's set? Because they got A&M, Ole Miss, and Arkansas.
Where's that? Yeah, Ole Miss, Arkansas, and Texas A&M. Arkansas makes sense because
A lot of people were upset about the Alabama LSU not being matched up.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, yes, because a few years ago, and that might be just because back when Nick Saban and the guy that would eat grass,
Orgeron,
Les
Miles.
They
He
had
ate
some-
grass?
Yeah,
You're kidding
I
me.
loved him for that. He would walk. He would eat grass off the field.
Les Miles eating oh, my
Yeah,
gosh.
it's huge. He would always take a little bit of grass and eat it. So cool.
Why is he eating grass? I don't get it.
He was kind of crazy. He was out there.
He's like a cow.
Yeah, I liked him. When I saw that, I was like, dude, that's awesome. He would
Oh,
eat
he's
grass.
eating a grass smoothie. These green smoothies.
Yeah.
It's like grass smoothies. Why are you eating grass, though, man?
He
Here's
just,
here's an article. Saturday Down South
Yeah.
did an article on it.
he just built different. Yeah.
Miles gave some clarity to the ongoing mystery. I actually wanted, what does this say? Wanted in your honor to eat some grass up here on the set for you and co-host.
That was Brady Quinn. Let's see. I don't know.
Figure that guy. Where does he say why he did it?
I don't know.
He doesn't say it. This is like a teaser. So they
He
put
used grass as a snack substitute for like sunflower seed, just something to chew on. Like chewing his cud. He's like a cow, man. Chewed his cud.
I don't have a moo button, do
no,
I?
I don't think so, no.
How about this?
We
one?
need a cowbell button where the cowbell rings.
Them would be Mississippi State fans all of a sudden.
Yeah, but
that
it's
kinda
SEC
does.
tradition.
It's like if he's chewing grass, like he's chewing cud, maybe he should have been Mississippi State's coach.
Yeah, no, that's right.
So he could do the cowbell and
That's
chew some
right.
cud at the same time. That's crazy. I got to try a little piece of grass and see what
Yeah.
see what it tastes like. Have
tried
you
to
ever
eat
you ever eaten grass? I've never
No.
eaten grass.
I've had gotten grass in my mouth and then spit it out. Oh, look at there. We got a lot of comments that going on.
Maximus Decimus Aurelius. So that's from the movie where he's eating the. I got you.
Okay. I wondered what that come from.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Kentucky is the Florida killer. Yeah. And yeah, so there's nothing where I'm upset about. I'm just a little surprised at some of the opponents on this. But I don't know. I like seeing it now. I like that they're going to change, right?
Town says Vandy's gonna beat Bama, huh? He's stirring the pot. Where's
Yeah.
Reagan? Reagan's not gonna defend here.
Oh
Where'd
yeah,
Reagan
Towns
go?
did go. He drove to Auburn in a day one time. He said it was rough though. I think it was last year he went and they beat.
It was like a same day trip.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah.
That's a lot.
But
I mean, if you're going to the beach in Florida, you're kind of already doing a little bit of that. Pretty close, right?
yeah. But Auburn, it's still out of the way. If you're going to the beach in Florida, you got to make a left or a right.
Make a turn off the interstate into the redneck
it sets
country.
off. Yeah, it sets off the interstate a good bit. Georgia has Auburn, Florida, South Carolina. I feel like they just had to give South Carolina something.
Let's give them something. So Kentucky is the give them?
Kentucky, no, you're like, well, where does South Carolina fit? Because Georgia, Auburn's always been huge. Georgia, Florida. And then you're like, well, I guess we could give.
Well, this goes back to the proximity for Georgia, right? I mean, Georgia's closest to South
right
Carolina.
there. Yeah.
I kind of sit there and say, well, Tennessee's closest to South Carolina, but then you got to go over the mountain. Go over the mountains, Smoky Mountains.
Yeah, but it's still not that far. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, I don't know. You can't take
Kentucky's far away for South Carolina, in my opinion.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I like
you
this.
like what it is.
Yeah, and the reason I like it though is that with the 4-year possible change. If they were like, this is it, I would not necessarily like it.
Well, see, and I immediately went to who's got the toughest, man. I think Auburn's got a pretty tough road. They're going to play Alabama and Georgia every year.
Yeah, that is pretty tough. And Vanderbilt. What are you talking about, Jack?
Well, now Vanderbilt will be tough.
Yeah.
I just don't know what it's going to look like at Vandy without Pavia.
Yeah.
Pavia is such a key part.
That's
of
a
the
good
Vandy
question.
Vandy
Anybody
game.
that's watching, who has the toughest schedule right here?
That was kind of my thoughts. Who had the toughest
So
one?
let's start at the top. Alabama's got Auburn, Tennessee, Mississippi State.
I don't feel like that's. I mean, Auburn and Tennessee will be tough.
Right, but
Mississippi State offsets that real quick.
yeah, Arkansas.
Arkansas is pretty tough, man. You got
LSU,
Missouri,
Texas,
LSU,
yeah.
and Texas.
Yeah,
it's a pretty tough one.
Yeah, so all right, right now they're kind of in the lead, right? Arkansas.
I would say so.
Auburn's got Georgia, Alabama.
Texas is going to make anybody's run tough.
Right, yeah.
Georgia's going to make anybody's run tough.
Yeah, and Alabama. I think those three are.
But that's why I feel like Auburn having Alabama and
Yeah.
Georgia. That's kind of what I was worried Tennessee was going to end up with.
I think Tennessee's got a good draw for 4 years.
Yeah, I think they got a good hand.
Yeah. Auburn is to Auburn, Arkansas, I guess. I still going to.
I'm just not sold on Missouri, but LSU ain't no joke. Texas and
Yeah.
LSU, that's going to be tough.
Yeah. And for Arkansas, because they're not a powerhouse right now. So you got to kind of look at what they got. That's pretty tough.
Sam Pittman.
Yeah.
He's going to be gone, bro. Him
Yeah.
and Billy
think
Napier are
so.
going to be gone this year. It's going to be the end of them. Did I tell you about Derek Mason's contract? I think I
Yeah,
sent you
yeah.
that
You
stuff.
sent me some stuff about it.
Yeah, Derek Mason's not going to get fired until 2026 when his contract gets cut in half. That's going to
Yeah.
be painful a little time for
Well, that's just the
MTSU.
end of this year. 2026 is next, so it could be next year sometime.
December of 2026.
Oh, you think they're going to go a full another year?
No,
with
it
him?
says December 6th on the contract.
Oh.
So he has to be paid out 100% of his contract as of December 5th. On December 6th, he
Of
gets
next
paid out
year.
50% of his contract.
Hmm.
So I think they're going to wait.
Yeah.
And EJ said that that they borrowed money to hire him. I mean, I don't know that our fans even care about Derek Mason, but anyway,
if they borrowed money, that's stupid.
I don't know that it's true. I haven't been able to find any evidence that it's true.
That's right. Anchor down. That's my cousin. Thanks for watching, Dwayne.
Yeah.
Or DJ. He's
Glad to
DJ.
have you there, DJ.
So I don't think Vandy has the toughest. Auburn, nah, I can't get with that Towns. I kind of actually like it. I like the Auburn Tennessee draw. I mean Auburn Mississippi State draw. That's not too bad.
I think that's pretty good,
Yeah.
especially as long as Freezy's still at Auburn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not doing good.
Yeah.
Towns says Derek Mason is a great coach.
Yeah, of course you would. If he ever,
If he could ever win.
no, Towns, never be able to admit it to me because then he'll lose our debate.
Oh, the
So
ongoing
he'll
thing
never
about
lose
Derek
my
Mason.
debate. Yeah, he thinks he's better, one of the best Vandy coaches there's ever been.
Yeah, he needs to figure his life out
Yeah.
on that one.
That's right.
Okay,
so yeah, that's
when we
the
talk
schedule.
about Vandy, though, I feel like that Auburn pick for right now, Auburn, Mississippi State, that's a good pick. But who knows? Because I think Mississippi State's on the rise, bro.
Okay. Well, let's.
So let's start talking about some games.
Yeah, you want to get into the picks?
Yep.
So yeah.
Are we at consensus that we think Auburn? Hey, chat in who you think the toughest schedule is. We've not gotten anybody responding.
Yeah.
We should have made this a question on the survey today, probably.
Yeah, maybe that would have been good to put a question on there.
We'll put it on next week.
Who has the toughest?
Who has the toughest permanent opponents?
Or annual opponents, whatever you want to call it.
Toughest annual. 4-year annual opponents. We'll put it on the survey next week. Because I'd be curious to see, and it may be that everybody's not seen all of this yet. So everybody's not really had the time to look at it and think through it.
I'd say.
I don't know. I didn't have time to really think through all of them.
Well, you're a nerd. Nerds don't.
I only thought through.
Oh, no. Wrong one. Oh, man. Yeah, let us know through the rest of the show what you think if you're watching. Who's got the toughest annual opponents?
Yeah, because I think we talked about what we thought they would be in the last show. Anyway.
Moving on, the picks. So it's been good. We've had good participation, good interaction.
So if there's any fans out there, any folks out there watching the show, we always do picks during the show. We try to push this. So there you can go to mikeandjrod.com, click on Mike and Jrod SEC picks, and then it brings up the pick survey. We're doing cover, not cover against whatever the spread is at the time that we do the show.
And in parentheses is the favorite and how much they're favored by. So pretty simple, right?
I think it's simple, but I remember the first time I did this, I didn't think it was very
simple.
But anyway, so the first game that we're looking at today going to be, speaking of Pavia.
Yeah. Utah State at Vanderbilt. What'd you do over there?
Sorry. Trying to hit the thing so people can see the.
Oh, there you go.
See the whole dealio.
Yeah, so
we're looking at a 23.5 point spread for Vanderbilt.
It went up.
Utah State.
So yeah, it's gone up, which is
Pavia's getting some love.
Yeah, the money's coming in on Vandy. So you're like a bull in a china shop.
I need to drink some more. That's what I need to do.
I don't think I've ever burnt.
Utah State is 3-1.
Yeah, you look at their schedule. I mean, kind of going back to my old Vandy feelings, it makes you a little nervous. But I think
Town
this is
says
a different
Vandy won't cover.
23.5. It might
That's
be a little
big
tough.
Spread.
Yeah.
And Vandy's not had to get up for nobody games here lately.
So I mean, their only loss is to Texas A&M.
They put a bunch of points up on Murray State.
No, it's not Murray.
It's not
McNeese State.
McNeese.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's the one I thought was a sword, but it's not a sword.
It's his hand.
It's his hand riding a horse.
Bronco. Yeah. So
then Air Force, they beat them 49-30.
Yeah.
They lost to Texas A&M by double digits.
What I'm seeing here is Vandy's going to be able to score some points.
I mean, I would say Vandy's better than Texas A&M.
They're close. They're right there. But Air Force put up 30 and Texas A&M put up 44. Vandy's going to put somewhere 35, 40 points for sure.
Yeah, and Utah State did actually put points on for everybody.
Yeah, they can score.
Yeah,
16 is the least.
I don't know. You're right. It's going to be close. That's going to be.
I'm sorry, Vegas, 28 is the least amount.
Vegas
22.
is pretty good on the spread, looks like, huh?
Yeah. I would almost go over, though.
Well, I'm the homer, right? Mm-hmm. So I've already told everybody at the beginning that I had to be the homer for Vandy and UT. So I'm picking the over on Vandy, so I'm picking Vandy to cover.
Yeah.
So just so everybody knows, I'm picking it right now so you can see it. See, look at there.
And it's 23.5, man.
23.5. That's a big cover, but
it is.
But here's the deal: Vandy's been putting up points too, so they're not playing. Pavia's like, I'm not trying to take any risks.
Yeah,
and I mean, they put up 45, 44, 31,
and 70.
And the spreads they've been putting have been solid spreads, even against South Carolina. I feel like it's like once people have been beat down by Vandy, then they just give up. So
let's see, what's 42?
See, and I think Utah State's going to be very similar to Georgia State.
No. Utah State's way better than Georgia State.
Are they?
Yeah. I'm going to say like a 45-17 score. So what is that?
Man, I'm just blown away by Georgia State being terrible. They're like,
Yeah. So 45-17 takes 17 away from 45. What is that? 22?
I'm the math teacher. I don't know.
I know.
these
You need to
things.
be able to tell me. Do I got to work this out the old-fashioned
Yeah,
way?
but you're going to have to do some math.
Uh,
So I'm looking to see. I was curious about Georgia State, whether or not they're that bad. They actually did play. That is Murray State that they played, isn't it?
18 points. So that's 45-17 is not covering. That ain't right.
Man, Georgia State's played 2
28
SEC teams
points.
in Memphis. And Memphis beat an SEC team.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they're playing a tough schedule.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, the first part of their schedule. The rest of it
Yeah.
doesn't look that.
They get in their conference. Their Sun Belt, I think.
Hmm.
I'm going to go cover. I'm scared, but my math, 45-17 is 28 points, and even 42-17. So I'm
Yeah.
going to say cover.
I'm not convinced that we're going to see Utah State score that much, but maybe I'm
Yeah.
wrong.
17. I'll give them 17, but Vandy's scoring right now like,
I mean, Vandy let Georgia State score 21, huh?
well,
With like fifth string.
yeah, you got to think of, when they started,
They started scoring at the very end when it was fifth
Yeah.
string.
So,
And they didn't put their fifth string in against South Carolina because
No,
they're not
uh-uh.
trying to play.
yeah. All right, so we both say cover on that.
Okay.
I think they do, and then next week, as long as they ain't looking ahead of Utah State to Alabama, because Alabama's
because
next
it's coming.
week. Yeah.
It's coming, and it's going to be at Alabama, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So get through this healthy. This is all I want in the end. A win.
Town says Vandy's not going to cover.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that. Just win it and don't get
Win
anybody
it and
hurt.
Move on.
Yep. No big injuries to anybody.
Yeah, the Oklahoma quarterback being hurt. I don't even know is Oklahoma even on our thing?
No, I don't think so this week.
I think this is a bye week for them.
I think so. Next
Okay,
game.
Looking at the next game. Next game that we're looking at, and we do these in order of spread. Did I do the spread order correctly? I did. Nope, I did not.
No, but we'll do this one first.
Yep.
Where
Spread
do you
order
want-
was off a little bit. Sorry about that. Next one is Auburn, Texas A&M. And I was shocked. All of these spreads going forward now are pretty tight.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be because the SEC is going to beat up on each other.
So this one's A&M by 6.5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. You
Where's
and I have
this
already
at?
talked about my feelings about Hugh Freeze. This is at Texas A&M.
Okay.
So honestly, I think the spread for Texas A&M should be much, much bigger.
You think?
12th man, baby.
Yeah, playing there, yeah.
Texas A&M's also ranked number 9. Auburn also has Freeze as their coach.
Yeah,
Jackson Arnold is the quarterback. I'm not a fan of either one of those.
but Auburn got, like, they played Oklahoma, and there was some controversy in that game. One of the touchdowns.
I know.
So, but does Auburn still, Oklahoma maybe
Oklahoma
still
still
kicks the
won
field goal.
24-17.
Yeah, but at the time it was tied 3-3.
All the drama
in the
about
second
what
quarter.
the call was from
Yeah.
from the ref.
Yeah. But, Auburn's tough.
I'm not sold on Oklahoma either, though. You already know that.
Yeah.
So,
I think they're good.
well,
But-
everybody does.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. These games have got to be played.
What's Texas A&M? They're going to play defense.
Who did they play? Who have they played so far?
They had a bye week last week. Notre Dame was their last win.
Ranked number 9, and they beat
Mhm.
Notre Dame 41-40.
Ooh, that was close. You know what? I'm going to say maybe their defense ain't as.
They let Utah State score to
22.
22 on them,
You know what? I'm going to say no cover.
and they even let the Roadrunners score 24. That
Yeah.
is Roadrunners, isn't it?
Yes, Texas San Antonio, University of Texas San Antonio, I believe.
It's versus, man. So those are home games, and they let these guys score this much.
Yeah, so their defense
I'm
is.
starting to rethink my pick here. What was that spread again?
They might win, but they're going to have to outscore 6.5.
Oh no, I'm gonna stick with it then.
You're going to stick with a cover?
Yes, I'm gonna stick with the cover.
I'm going to say no
Spread's
cover.
too tight.
I think it's going to be a
Spread's too
good
tight.
game. I think it's going to be a good game. But Auburn, man, that's a tough. They're on the road 2 weeks in a row at Oklahoma.
I'm not seeing it.
That's got to be tough on them.
I'm not sold on Freeze.
Yeah. All right.
I think they're going to lose that one.
Okay. So
So not only am I saying no cover, I think they're going to.
Texan's going to cover. You think a blowout?
Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty bad.
All right.
We'll see though. Okay, so moving on. We ready to move on, or do you want to talk about that one some more?
No, I think so. I think that's good.
Next game. This is Tennessee versus Mississippi State.
Is that 7.5?
7.5 in favor of Tennessee, and this goes back to the conversation I had about Mississippi State. Now, I mean, I'm a homer, so I got to pick Tennessee to cover. So
yeah.
But I think this game is going to be tougher than people think.
I think it's a test, but I think it's more of a test for Mississippi State, and we're going to see if their schedule's just been easy or not. And I think UT covers, because I'm not like you. I don't believe.
Didn't Mississippi State have an SEC win yet? They haven't had an SEC win yet. They've not played any SEC.
No.
They had that win against Arizona State. But Arizona State, you and I both think Arizona State's not the same Arizona State.
No, and I don't think they're ranked now. They were ranked then, but I think they've fallen out.
Did they lose 2 games?
I believe.
They were 1-1.
No, let's see. No, they're 3-1 now. They did beat Baylor by 3.
And everybody thinks Baylor's great. Who is the Wildcat here?
But Auburn killed.
That?
That's Texas State Bobcats.
So not a significant.
Mm-mm.
And they didn't really beat them that much.
No, and that NAU, like.
Those are both teams they should have blown out.
Yeah, I think Baylor is not that great, and I don't think Arizona State. I think they're going to lose several. I'm not, I mean.
Not sold on that win.
And Mississippi State won at the last. It was a long
close.
Pass.
Now you got me wanting to change my mind.
I think Tennessee covers.
They've not seen any SEC play at all yet.
The only why it may be a little tough is just because it's at Mississippi State on the road, but it ain't nothing UT's not used to, right?
Well, I was going to be picking cover anyway, so I guess I'm already good. But
you're picking. Oh, you
I don't
are
know.
covered.
I'm worried that. Well,
because you're a homer. You
homer.
said beginning of the year. You said you were saying UT and Vandy's going to cover.
UT and Vandy cover everything.
Or yeah.
Or whatever is their
not
favor.
Cover. Yeah, that's right.
Whatever their favor is. So.
I think they cover. I don't think Mississippi State's for real, and I think Tennessee. Joey Aguilar has surprised me, and
they're saying 7.5, and then they're saying 62.5. So that's total points.
They're thinking Mississippi State's.
They're saying Mississippi State's going to score that much. Unbelievable.
Well, no. I mean, it could be a 35 to 24. That puts you. Oh, that's way over. That's 31-21 would put 62.
25-25 be 50. So
yeah, 31-24.
That still feels like Mississippi State would be scoring a lot.
31-24.
Is Tennessee letting people score that much?
No.
Their defense.
Well,
is more
Georgia.
than that.
Well, it depends.
Yeah, I guess they let East Tennessee State score 17.
But here's the thing: you can't at that game.
24.
72 points, like that's like Vandy 70 to 21. Like that 21 doesn't count.
Yeah, because it was just we're putting our fifth string in, and
now you look at Syracuse scoring 26. You go, okay, maybe, their defense, and then of course Georgia scoring 40. So maybe. And that may be why the spread's 7.5, because the reason Mississippi State's going to keep it close is they'll be able to score a little bit, is what they're saying.
Because Tennessee's defense isn't that good.
But if you look, the only real good team that Mississippi State's played is Arizona State, and they only scored 24. And I got to think Tennessee's defense is better than Mississippi State's.
Yeah, I would say so.
31-21, something like that. 35-21.
Yeah, for Mississippi State, this is a tough opener. At least it's at home, I guess.
Right. Now, they're going to be fired up.
Then they got to go to A&M. Then they got to go to Florida. And then Texas comes to them. And then they're going to Arkansas, and then Georgia come. Man, they got a pretty good.
Their schedule's favorable.
Pretty good. Everybody's coming to their house. The big boys are coming to their house.
I don't think it's going to matter. I think this stretch coming up.
This will be a true test. This game will be a test of whether or not Mississippi State can actually.
Yeah, the next 3
win
games.
An SEC game. We'll see.
UT, Texas A&M, Florida.
Well, they didn't have. You thought NIU might have been a surprise. That didn't happen. So.
Right. Just, and I don't think NIU's any good. So we'll see.
You ready to move on?
Yeah, we both said cover on that.
Yeah, we both said cover.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Next game based on spreads.
Look at there.
Is that right?
Yeah, next one is
Kentucky versus South Carolina.
Who's the favorite?
Hey there, Trey.
South Carolina. T-Bone is watching the show.
Kicking in. T-Bone
He says, go Vols.
So we got Kentucky versus South Carolina. Spread on this one is 5.5. I felt like this spread was really tight. I felt like that Kentucky's terrible, but I don't know. Maybe I missed something here.
I think the
Stoops
loss
has got to do something.
Well, South Carolina's lost to Vandy, and then they're lost to Missouri.
Oh, you think they're falling apart? Oh, and their quarterback's still not in, isn't he?
No, he played last week.
Did Lenore Sellers come back?
Yeah, he played.
That was a pretty good game, pretty close game if I remember correctly. That Missouri game, I think I watched some of it.
Yeah, it was. Well, and where's this game at?
Man, Vandy just smoked them.
I know it. Where's this game at?
This game is at South Carolina.
Okay. I was going to say, if it's at Kentucky, I for sure would take Kentucky in 5.5. Because, they played Ole Miss tight at home.
Did they?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, they played them close. 6.5. South Carolina.
I mean, we were talking about how Stoopy might be gone.
Yeah, what is he, 2-2? But his wins are against nobody. Or 2-1. Is that what right? 2-1?
Yeah, 2-1.
So they had a bye week last week.
Toledo, and who is E?
Eastern Michigan.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I don't think Carolina's defense is great. So I'm gonna say, man, 6.5.
Why are you saying that you don't think their defense is great? Because they let Vandy score 31 points?
Yeah, and Missouri scored 29. Their defense is down, I think.
They didn't let Virginia Tech score hardly any.
Virginia Tech is awful. They've already fired their coach and couldn't beat Old Dominion.
I forgot they did fire their coach.
Yeah.
But they thought Virginia Tech was going to be something at the beginning.
Yeah, they did.
That's probably why the coach got fired.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Man, this is a tough one. Kentucky can be tough
there's a couple
times.
coaches that got fired. Virginia Tech, and who was the other one that got fired? Somebody else got fired.
Yeah. Virginia Tech, and I can't remember. We talked about it last week.
Yeah,
I can't
did,
remember. 6.5. I'm not real sure here, man. Or no, it's 5.5.
I say South Carolina covers.
Do you? I'm gonna.
Am I doing another round of cover?
Yeah, you're 4 straight covers.
I think I did that last week too, didn't
I?
Dang.
I'm gonna go.
I'm starting to worry about my picking now.
I'm gonna say South Carolina covers. They'll get a win. I'm not sure they will cover, but I think they win for sure.
So you're gonna say they will cover?
Yeah, I do say they cover.
But you think it's gonna be close?
Yeah, I'm afraid they may win by a field goal or something.
Well, 5.5 is a magic number, so that means they got to win by what? A touchdown, right?
Yeah, 6 point. Yeah.
So I mean,
we'll
effectively touchdown. But it started out at 6.5, and it's moving in towards the Gamecocks.
Oh yeah,
no, towards
Kentucky. The money's coming in, and I can kind of agree with that.
Interesting.
But we'll see.
Okay, Jason's excited about the next one here.
Oh yeah.
So this is going to be Notre Dame versus Arkansas. I think Pittman's on the hot seat.
Man,
Notre Dame's got some. They're ready to kill somebody.
4.5, right?
It's a 4.5. I felt like this spread was tight too.
Yeah, this one seems a little bit.
But Notre Dame is kind of Debbie Downer right now, and they shouldn't be really ranked 22 right now. I don't think. 1 and 2.
Yeah.
You and I talked about who should be and shouldn't be, based on how many losses. Penelope says 2 field goals, huh?
Yeah. that
was in
the
reference
South
to
Carolina,
Kentucky, South Carolina.
Yeah, 6 points. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, or a touchdown and no extra point, missed extra point. You could do it that way too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, no, you could.
No, I'm saying I don't know that they're going to miss an extra point. I just
Yeah.
don't see that happening. But okay,
I've seen Stranger Things
Stranger Things,
and not the show.
We need a little ooh, like ghosts. Ooh, not that ooh, but that's fine.
That's kind of ghosty-ish.
Is that kind of ghosty-ish?
Yeah, it's getting close to Halloween too. Notre Dame, best 1 and 2 team in the country. I don't know.
Best one
That's
and
pretty
two.
funny. The crowd likes it.
Pretty good there. T-Bone, pretty good.
I don't know.
See, T-Bone needs to be watching the show more
I
often.
will say, yeah. Well, he's a busy man. He was mowing, I believe.
No, he's got lots of things going on.
Arkansas will win, says Eric. And maybe it's at Arkansas.
It is at Arkansas.
And really, I will say,
How many times does Notre Dame actually travel to a tough team? Never.
Well, they go to USC quite often.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say the 2 losses are
They're
Miami
credible losses.
and Texas A&M. Almost 2 top 10
Is
teams.
Texas A&M that good of a loss?
Yeah. That's a top. Texas A&M's top 10, ain't they? If I remember correctly.
I think we just pick Texas A&M not to cover.
Against Auburn, I said no cover.
And then you're talking about how great they are. They are ranked 16. but
No,
I'm just
they're
not-
higher than that now.
Are they higher than that? That was
Yeah,
back when they.
That was back when they played.
Hang on, I'm getting there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
9.
Yeah.
They are top 10. Holy
And
crap!
Miami, and they only lost by 1. Man, I don't know.
I picked them
What's
to cover,
the spread
didn't I? I picked Texas A&M to cover, didn't I?
on the Notre Dame game? No, I think.
Because on the Auburn game.
Oh, that's this week.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't picked
We already picked that one, didn't we?
what? Oh, yeah. You picked Texas A&M to cover 6.5. Yeah. You can't change it now.
I didn't say I was changing it.
Oh.
I'm just trying to prove my point here.
So Notre Dame, Arkansas.
My point is that the
4.5.
Texas A&M win is not that big of a deal.
Oh, I got you. I see
That's
what
my
you're trying
point.
to see. Yeah.
That's my point. It was a close game,
Yeah.
too.
So then you're
So I'm
saying
not-
Notre
I'm
Dame's
saying-
not that good.
I'm sold that Notre Dame's not that good. Yeah.
So you're gonna say.
But I'm also sold that Sam Pittman is terrible. So like my emotions
you're
are
in a
kind of
predicament
split.
here.
My emotions are split.
Yeah.
I think Notre Dame covers, but now I'm picking more of this cover all the way down the board.
You're saying Notre Dame covers?
Yeah,
Oh.
they cover the 4.5.
I'm gonna go no cover.
I don't think it's going to be that close. I think Sam Pittman's terrible.
Hmm.
You know, it's funny.
Okay.
I heard an announcer the other day. They were all about how Arkansas is really, really good. They're going to be blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, I don't
They
know.
got a tough schedule.
Okay.
You don't think so?
Okie dokie.
All right. Well.
Okie dokie, pokey.
Man, you need to put your money. We need to make a bet. Oh
That
no, they
tough-
lost to Memphis. I
That
forgot
tough
about
schedule. That's right. That's right. Lost to Memphis, and then their rock star wins against our old Tennessee coach
That. Butch Jones.
and Alabama A&M. And then
I
Ole
don't-
Miss
yeah.
Kiffy beat them.
You know what? I'm gonna change mine to Notre Dame.
Oh, no,
cover.
you can't change it.
Yeah,
now.
no,
Oh, you
I'm
can't
not like
change it
you.
now.
I'm covering. Cover. Notre Dame covers. You're right. You talked me into Pittman's no good, and he's gone.
He's gone. He's going to be fired.
4.5. Yeah, Notre Dame covers.
There's going to be a billboard that says "Fire Pittman."
And if Arkansas wins, I'm gonna smash his coffee cup over your head. Yeah, I think Miami gets the first round in the playoffs. The Hurricanes, they're playing good.
Oh yeah, they're really playing good. Did you see Pat McAfee jump off that?
Oh, I did.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
And that was the most unusual game day location I've ever seen.
I didn't. Was that this past
Like
weekend?
it was like behind,
Or 2
in front of a
weekends?
pool. Now I don't know Miami's campus,
Yeah.
but usually they're in front of like the stadium or in front of some kind of.
right.
It was just a weird. It felt like a very weird setup.
Where
to me.
was I? How come I didn't watch it? Was that last week or 2 weeks ago? I don't know.
It might have been last week.
All right, we're getting on down here. Oh, you're going to check where it was.
Because I think it was the game
It was Miami, Florida, I believe.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, no, it was last week.
Yeah, Miami versus the Florida Gators.
Oh, yeah, that was last week.
And there was big controversy about why game day chose Miami.
Chose there.
Because they were like, that's not really that big of a game because Florida is not seen as that good.
Speaking of T-Bone saying that date of the game, September 20th, that was his birthday. So happy birthday, to T-Bone.
There, T-Bone.
Yep. That's a birthday I always remember, September 20th, his birthday.
Mine's coming up.
Oh,
October 12th.
Still a ways away.
I'm already looking at it on the financial calendar for Kroger. I can tell you that much.
There you go. Notre Dame covers. Now I'm nervous. We need to move on before I switch it again. Big time game here. I can't believe
this spread is tight.
How come this isn't the because that other one?
Oh yeah, these next two are really tight.
Yeah, 2.5.
This is a 2.5 spread, and then the next one I think is a 1.5.
And
these are tight spreads.
As we go through this, pick with us. You got a chance to win a hat if you have the best record.
Yep.
This week is just the standard back there in the back over there. The black with the white trucker hat. That's hard to find.
Every time you do that,
I was looking at the Frozen screen. Yeah.
Every time you do that, I'm like, oh, it's the circus. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. It's like craziness.
Go MikeandJrod.com, click on the survey picks, and it will take you right to the picks. 2.5 though. Here we go, Alabama.
So you already know that I'm not sold
Georgia.
on Bama, and I'm kind of shocked that Reagan's not stirring the pot here. Maybe Reagan not
He's
being
staying
here is
quiet.
a sign
Yeah, he's scared.
that he's assuming that Georgia's going to whip up on him. I can tell you a 2.5 spread. I'm taking Georgia to cover. Oh
It's
my
at
gosh! Did I
Georgia.
pick another freaking cover?
Yeah, you have gone cover all the way down.
Jeez, oh Pete's. Just as evidence here, folks, I'm picking right now live during the show.
Yep.
Live
And
during
he'll
the show.
lock it
There
in.
we go. Locking it in.
Man, Alabama. This is do or die for Alabama, I think.
You think so?
Yeah. They lose this, I don't think they're making the playoffs. I guess if
Really?
they won out. What's their schedule?
They lost Florida State.
Mm-hmm.
Then they got Georgia, Vandy's
Yeah.
next week after that. Missouri, Tennessee, South Carolina, LSU, Oklahoma. See,
Auburn.
you're sold on Oklahoma. I think they'll win Auburn.
I think Alabama loses 2 more games for sure.
That Florida State game really is going to screw them.
Well, not necessarily, because that's Florida State's looking
No,
for
but
real.
I'm saying they lose Florida State, and the chances of them losing 2 more games somewhere in their schedule to get it.
You
up
agree
3,
with that, right?
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. I
Going
think they're
9-3.
if LSU holds that, I think LSU's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to lose to LSU, and I think they're going to lose to Georgia. So,
so Oklahoma, Tennessee, and LSU's tough, and I think Vandy and Missouri's they might beat them, but those are tough games too. They got Vandy at home, so that helps.
Tennessee's going to be at Tuscaloosa too. isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the home game advantage is really going to help them.
Mm-hmm. With some of the teams, so
Yep.
I don't know. I still think 2 more losses are coming for Alabama.
I think Georgia's one of them.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, so did I just picked another cover?
Yeah, you did.
Georgia to cover.
2.5.
Am I picking all covers?
I've only got 1 no cover in here. I'm saying Georgia covers here.
So we're matching up all the way down. Who was your no cover?
I had Texas A&M no cover against Auburn. Yeah, so. And I
Well-
switched. I had a no cover. Can I switch it back? I saying Notre Dame no cover.
No.
Dang
It's
it.
locked in now.
Dang
'cause
it,
we
I
already
wanna
moved
switch-
on.
I know
We
it. I
already
wanna
moved
switch
on.
it, but
Are
I
you ready
won't.
to move on now, or did you want to talk more about Georgia,
Well,
Alabama?
I think Georgia wins.
So now, was it on that Georgia Alabama game? Is there any injuries that we got to talk about? Because I think Alabama's quarterback came back, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't think there's any significant injuries.
Seemed like there was a Georgia lineman or something that was injured. Let's see here. Injury report. Alabama, Georgia.
Yeah, I'll do that and see what happens.
Injury report: Georgia, Alabama.
So they're saying the linebacker for Alabama's out, but then most everybody else just a linebacker. So they're going to be fairly healthy. I don't know about Georgia. Kind of looking here. Let's see. If there's no huge injuries, then I'm going Georgia all the way.
Looking for the Georgia. I thought there
Oh,
was a
here we
lineman
go.
for Georgia that was out.
There is. They're not saying that they're out, but there's two offensive linemen. A knee. One of them's a knee and ankle, and the other's a back. But they're not saying they're out.
Well, I'm gonna stick with it
So-
because I'm sold on Georgia. So
Yeah, I think Georgia's. Yeah, because I've seen more. They've played UT.
like at the beginning of Tennessee's game, I thought, oh no, Georgia's no good this year. But they proved that they.
Yeah, they turned it on.
And I think that's kind of a Georgia thing. They kind of like turn it on later.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
They let you score a little bit, make you think that you're going to do something big.
I think it takes them a little bit to get in rhythm and get going sometimes. And then when they
You don't
get
think it's
going-
intentional?
No, you never. No. No. No.
Do you think it's a we fix it in the locker room at halftime? kind of
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I don't know.
thing? Kirby's a good fixer in the locker room kind of
Yeah,
guy?
you don't ever want to go. Hey, let's come out halfway just to fake them out.
Yeah,
Because
you don't
if
want to let somebody
yeah.
get up on you.
Because sometimes the momentum won't let you get back into it. No matter how. Now, that would be horrible coaching if you were like, let's try this. In my mind, I don't think you ever
No,
want
I think you're right.
You
I
wanna-
just it just seems like that they do it every time.
right. And I just think that. Now, that might be. How do
But
I
this
say
game may
this?
be an omen for Tennessee too, because
Right.
Alabama's coming on Tennessee's schedule soon, isn't it?
Yeah, third Saturday in October.
Yep.
Surely they'll always keep that date for Alabama. I mean, that's tradition in itself. Third Saturday in October. Yeah, I saw that too. So the next game, this is real point and a half.
T-bone, T-bone, T-bone.
Got LSU at Ole Miss.
Yep. Now, I was shocked that this one was the tightest game that we got.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. And what's crazy, look who's ranked what.
I know.
LSU's ranked number 4. Ole Miss is ranked number 13. But look who the money's on.
Ole Miss.
Ole
Or
Miss.
LSU. Yeah. Well, I tell you right now,
It started out, though. Look where it started. It started with LSU.
it hasn't. Oh.
And now it's moved to Ole Miss.
Oh my gosh.
So the money started on LSU, and now the money has moved to Ole Miss.
So Ole Miss is favored.
Ole Miss is now favored by 1.5.
Wow, that is surprising.
Now, when we look at 1.5, it's really feeling like Bob Barker to me.
I'm telling you right now, I don't have to think. No cover.
You don't have to
LSU.
think on this one, huh?
No, I'm not sold on Ole Miss. That quarterback. Now, I want to know who's starting because I think they're.
Yeah, because they were teasing that somebody else was going to start.
Yeah.
Kiffin was teasing somebody
And
else might start.
And he should. If they start the Austin Simmons, then they're beat.
Really?
Yeah.
Is
He
he
needs
the
to
one
start
that
the
was
backup.
starting already, or
Yes.
was it the backup that was
No,
starting?
he was the one that was starting from the beginning, and he kind of got hurt, and they brought that other guy in, and they started rolling a little bit.
Rolling with the other guy? So you think
No,
Austin Simmons is the problem?
Yes.
Interesting.
Uh,
See, I don't care about the quarterback. I think Kiffin is the call is the what makes the
Yeah.
difference with Ole Miss.
I tell you right now, I think LSU wins. Okay, so the backup
See, and I'm not
Trinidad
sold.
Chambliss is starting.
I'm not sold on Brian Kelly.
Yeah, this makes it a little
This
tougher.
is coach
decision.
versus coach in my mind right now,
Mm-hmm.
and it is at Ole Miss too.
Yeah.
So,
And the backup Chambliss is going to start over Austin Simmons, which I think is a good move by Kiffin. I think that's.
T-Bone says LSU has a great defense but can't score.
I agree with that.
But see, I think Ole Miss, now this is going to be a breaker too because both these teams are 4-0.
Yeah.
So somebody's going to finally get their first loss here.
I think it's going to be Ole Miss. I watched the Ole Miss Kentucky
we're gonna
game and
diverge
they
here, it looks
struggled.
like.
Yeah.
But the sad thing is now I'm going to have another cover on my thing. I'm
But-
just
but
very
Trey is
paranoid
right.
about this.
Or T-Bone is right. LSU struggles to score, but their defense, I think they win.
I'm going to pick Ole Miss to cover at the risk of doing all covers.
Ooh, you are. I'm saying no cover.
Jim.
Is that Mandy or Vandy? And she going to cover me.
That's right. That's exactly what he's saying.
I don't know
Exactly what he's saying. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. That's right.
He says he's taking Vandy to cover. Yeah, that was a little typo
Oh,
there.
Vandy. Yeah.
Is that your subconscious kicking in there, Jim?
What did I say? Vandy? Yeah, I said Vandy's going to cover.
I'm the homer, right? So I know
Yeah,
what's.
you have to take it.
And you know what? Since I picked all covers, when we get to the Titans, I think I'm going to pick cover
Are you?
again.
Oh, are you?
That'll pick against the Titans.
Yeah, I think that's smart. What's the spread, though?
The spread, do we want to go ahead and move on, or we want
what
to
are
talk
we-
a little bit more about LSU Ole
No,
Miss?
I think
We
LSU
already knocked that
wins.
one out.
Yeah. But if Ole
You and I
Miss,
diverge on that one, so
if Ole Miss wins, then I don't think LSU's that great.
you're not going to knock me over the head with a coffee mug.
No, not on this one. No. And I was gonna look. Man, I can't believe it's somebody hurt for LSU.
Let's see here. LSU injuries.
Yeah. See what.
So you're thinking the injuries is driving this. You know what I think is driving it is I think the fact that Kiffin was talking about the other quarterback playing. That's what I think was driving it.
right, and that may be very well the case.
LSU running back Caden Durham is day-to-day with an ankle sprain. Tight end Trey Green will play against Ole Miss. Defensive lineman Gabriel Relaford is out for the week
Okay.
with potential need for surgery.
Mm.
Offensive lineman Braylon Moore is back practicing after an ankle injury. He's the center. Center's back after an ankle injury. Seemed like I've heard Caden Durham was something.
What, the running back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's their starter, but I'm not sure.
Has it got any stats out here on him?
No, I don't. I think that's the starter though. So I mean that's. Yeah, he's getting. Yeah, 52 carries this year so far. 8 receptions. Yeah. I mean that's tough, but I mean you may have
213 yards.
rushing. Yeah.
But that's for the season.
Yeah, 52 carries, 4.1 average. That's pretty
Pretty good average.
Yeah, you want a 4-yard or better per carry.
Yeah.
I don't know. That may hurt him a little bit,
And he's day to day, huh?
but I think I'm gonna place a bet on LSU. I'm gonna take that.
So we're gonna diverge.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Okay.
So
Looking at Texas,
The
Houston
Texans.
Texans versus Tennessee Titans.
battle of the winless here. 0-3.
Battle of the
0-3.
Oilers. Battle of the two Oilers. Is Houston where the Tennessee used to be? It is, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Battle
Tennessee
against the old regime.
Yeah. Tennessee is still the Oilers franchise. The Titans.
I'm not talking about technicalities.
Oh
here.
well, I am.
I'm talking about they're battling it out against the folks who dumped them.
Yeah, that's right.
Because Houston was the ones that they left. Did Houston dump them or did they dump Houston?
Well, the Bud Adams decided to move, so the owners,
So it was they dumped Houston.
yeah, decided to move to Nashville. So they dumped Houston, and then Houston got another team.
Well, they ain't doing
Yeah,
much
it's
better.
a new. Yeah, Houston. Yeah,
the loser versus the loser,
yeah.
and it's 7.5 favorite the Texans.
Yeah, and it's gone up. It started at 6.5, and
So the Titans are
I mean
in
the poor
worse shape.
Titans are. Yeah, I just don't know. And like I've said ever since we added the Titans to this pick'em, until they prove me wrong, I have to take them to. I'll always take.
So
the
what was your
spread.
comment about last week with the Titans? You said something about a kick when they were doing. I didn't get to watch the game.
Oh yeah. So, because you asked me if I thought the head coach was going to make it through the season, and I don't, because I think coaching is part of it. And so last week going into halftime, they moved the ball down and got into field goal range, long field goal, but got 55-yarder. They had called a timeout to stop the clock. Well, then they came out of, and this is some old school Vanderbilt stuff. They come out of the timeout, getting ready to set up for a field goal, and got to delay a game. And it moved it back 5 yards. And then, with like 2 seconds before halftime, they
It's
moved
like
him,
you had a whole timeout to get your act
and then he
together.
missed the field goal.
And you still can't
Yeah,
prevent a delay of game.
yeah, they call timeout. You shouldn't get a delay of game coming out of a timeout knowing you're going to kick a field goal. Somehow they did. Which makes me wonder if they were going back and forth between a fake
They
and
were
trying
debating
to field
what
goal.
they were going to do.
Maybe. So, yeah, so I don't know.
Jim's making me wonder if our video is delayed.
Yeah, I'm thinking it may be. He may be watching a little behind, which is fine, because he'll see this in the right time.
Whatever time works
Yeah.
for him.
That's right. So I don't. I think it's a coaching thing.
So you're picking Texans to cover
Yeah,
too.
because
huh?
I just have no faith right now, and I hate to be that way.
That's
but
terrible,
I haven't
man.
seen anything. They
That's
haven't
terrible.
shown. Yeah, and
it's
I
our
think,
team too. That's
and
why
I don't
that's
think it's
terrible.
Cam Ward.
I'm going to end up becoming a Bengals fan again.
Yeah, well, they're
Way we're
struggling
going.
too. Joe Burrow's hurt. So yeah, they're struggling. So right now our pro teams are struggling. But like I said, it's more coach.
Sean's going to make the decision based on the logo.
Yeah,
Houston has the best logo.
it does of the two Houston franchises. Yeah, but I think until Titans prove me wrong, I got to go against them. So Texans cover.
So I am all cover all the
we'll
time.
see how well that does.
I can't believe I'm
Law
doing
of
this.
averages says that won't happen, right?
So you know when you take a test,
Mm-hmm.
you know what they say to do, right?
Mark C every time.
When you
Multiple
don't when
choice.
you don't know the answer, or when you get to where you haven't got all the answers filled in, you pick a letter and go with it, because statistically one of those is going to hit. But if you pick A B C D, then statistically you're not going to hit.
Yeah. Well, I go back to the old movie Summer School where they just kept going C, C, C. When they were running out of time, they just kept marking C, and they ended up passing Summer School by like
what
1
movie was
point.
this?
Summer School. That was a great 80s. I think it was late 80s, maybe early 90s. Great 80s movie, I believe. Yeah, 87.
1987.
So good, man. Chainsaw was one of the kids' nicknames.
Freddie Shoop,
Yep.
Mark Harmon.
Mm-hmm. Kirstie Alley was in it.
Man, these some big names in it.
Yeah, it was a great movie. I bet you've seen this movie at one time.
I don't know. I need to though.
Yeah, it's so funny. It is so good.
It reminds me of like the old frat party movies.
Yeah. Well, he goes and has to teach summer school for high school. You know, he has.
And he's drinking a margarita at summer
Yeah. First, he doesn't take it serious, and then, obviously, Kirstie Alley's the love interest, and then to impress her, he starts trying to help these kids pass, and it's pretty good, man. It is a great movie.
school. I have to watch it.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Okay, so just so you know, at the very end, right? You've not done this with us before, be sure and put your stuff in there, your contact email or a screen name.
Yeah.
You need to stick with the same screen name though, so we can keep track throughout the season.
Yep. That's right. And if we don't know, you put an
Ooh,
email in.
I heard about that, Sean. I'm sorry, I took the screen off. Sean was talking about how Callahan removing himself from play calling is a soft exit.
Oh, that's a
when you say that you're the head coach and
Yeah.
you're no longer going to do any play calling,
because you're kind of saying I'm part of the problem.
when you say you, that's you saying you suck.
Jim, yeah. So you pick cover or no cover, and on there, the list has the favorite is in parentheses, and you're saying like Texans by 7.5. Do they cover that spread or not cover?
Yep. Because if we were picking win versus loss, this wouldn't be as much fun.
Yeah, I think the records would be.
Although
very
this
good.
week is kind of different because they're so tight. But
Yeah.
most of the others,
This would
it's
be
not
interesting.
As much fun. So.
All right, so last week we had Jason Hood went 7-1 and he won the beanie. This week we're giving away a hat.
7-1.
Yeah.
That is just outrageous.
Do you think? And what's been winning it up to that point? We had 1 week where no one beat us. We won at 500, and then the other 2 weeks the people went 6-2, which I don't think anybody goes 7-1 this week.
I mean, I don't know. The odds of going 7-1 are just.
That's if you go
Vegas is pretty spot on, man.
You go 7-1 picking the spreads.
That's
you would have
pretty
made
impressive.
some money last
You would have
week.
made some money, yeah.
6-2 would have made
6-2 would have made a
last
lot of
week.
money, yeah.
Um,
And I'm trying to remember the 1 week when we beat everybody. Did we do 6-2?
No,
we were like 5-3.
It was 5. Well, here I got it.
Jim says UT does not cover.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Let's see here. It was 2.
But Jim is an Alabama fan, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's going to be biased.
Week
biased.
2, there was no winner. Yeah, we were 5-3.
Yeah, nobody did good in that week.
Yeah, we had some people. We had a log jam at 5-3, but because no one beat us. No.
You got all your little notepad.
Yeah, you have to go back.
Your notepad's almost as good as your newspaper used to be. For those of you guys that haven't seen our old shows, Michael used to bring a newspaper to talk about the spreads every week. That was good times whenever we had the M&M dispenser.
Yeah, no, it was.
Maybe I need to get the M&M dispenser back out.
I can't find.
I don't know what I did with it.
Yeah, no, we were 4-4. 4-4. We were 500 and nobody beat us. There was no winner that week.
That was brutal.
Yeah. So right now, there's been 3 winners. We've only won 1 week. We need a week where we win. I'm tired of giving away stuff. Save me some money. But
you can also buy the Mike and Jrod hat at mikeandjrod.com.
yeah, if you can't win it, you can go and buy.
Yeah, if you're a loser and can't win it, too bad, too sad.
Yeah, that's right. So it's going to be a good week. Man, there's some topics we're leaving on the board. Do you want to hit 1 or 2 before we go? Or
we've gone a long show here, man. I think we save it for next week.
Hour and 20, yeah.
So just a little preview. One of the things that we wanted to talk about, we'll probably talk about next week, is what makes a good, and just be thinking about this for some responses, what makes a good NFL prospect when we talk about quarterbacks.
Talking about a quarterback.
And we'll get into that next week as to why we thought that was an interesting topic. I don't think we talk about it tonight, though.
Is home team listed first on that? That's a question, Sean. Sorry. Yeah, that is a great topic I wanted to talk about. But is
home team is listed second.
Yeah, should be second.
Should be second. So when we look at these,
go to
home team should be second.
On the Mike and Jrod.
The away team will be listed first.
Well, yeah, we have it that way, right? On the survey.
I've already taken the survey.
I'm pretty sure it is. It's so-and-so at so-and-so. Yeah, the home team should be listed second, Sean.
Yeah, it should be typically the way it's listed. It's whatever's listed with ESPN.
Yeah, and we list it that way where it's South Carolina or LSU at Ole Miss.
Yep.
So the home team is second, and is he gonna do it again?
Oh my goodness!
I don't know, Jason Hood. There, I'm not real sure.
Man, Hood, you'd be something special doing the 7-1 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, and he's mad he is not an Arkansas fan at all. Especially he's an Alabama fan, but definitely hates Arkansas because that was the one. If they beat Memphis, he goes 8-0.
Oh,
undefeated
yeah.
on the week.
Yeah, he's not an Arkansas fan now for sure.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think we've answered the questions on that. But yeah, there's some good topic.
We'll have some other stuff to talk about next week. We didn't really touch on one of the things before we go on to next week, though,
Yeah.
is John Mateer's hurt.
Oh,
So
but
that's
Oklahoma's off, right?
We can mention that next week going into Oklahoma's game next week. So.
Yeah. Who do they play next week? That's good timing. Does he come back?
I think they're playing Texas. They're not playing Texas that week. They're playing Texas the week after, and there was talk about how, Texas is going to win that for sure because Mateer's not going to be back.
He's not going to be back in time. What was the injury? Do you know?
Going to be 1 month, and it's going to be, I think it was like, because they said it's going to be a month, and it's going to be, I think they said it's a hand surgery or something.
Oh, wow. His throwing hand, you think?
No, I don't know. All I know is that everybody was upset about it because everybody's like, he's going to be the Heisman. He was up for Heisman or something. But I told you I'm not sold on Oklahoma. They've got a long
So
road
he
to
had
go
hand
for me.
surgery. Expected to return at some point this season, so they don't know when. Ooh, there goes their season.
Yeah, well, they said 1 month. They were expecting him back in a month.
That's like
And they got a
3
bye.
games
They got a bye week this week.
3 games.
Yep.
Can you pull up real quick their schedule then?
Yep.
And we'll kind of, that's tough. And then
That's
that'll
why I
take
wanted
us
to talk
out.
about that because that
Yeah,
was,
let's go ahead and talk about that. And somebody did mention that he was hurt this
It seemed
week.
like maybe it was Reagan that mentioned it. Maybe not. I don't know. Who
I don't
mentioned
know
it?
if he's been Towns.
Reagan's not.
Towns
mentioned it.
or
Yep.
Eric.
Let's see.
Somebody mentioned it.
They'll mention it again, I guess.
Yeah. What is their next 3 games? If he's out for a month, he'll come back.
So they got a bye week. Then they play Kent State. Then they play Texas. And then they play South Carolina. And a
So-
lot of analysts are saying they think he'll be back for South Carolina.
South Carolina. So the win Kent State, I think, no problem.
Lose to Texas.
Texas.
And that Texas loss is not going to hurt them that big because they've not.
No. Well,
They-
I mean, you say they lose to Texas. Texas is not impressive. I don't think Texas is impressive
Without
right
Mateer,
now. Yeah, I mean,
Mateer's the reason why they beat Auburn.
yeah.
I watched that game.
Maybe without Mateer, they don't. Yeah, I mean, still not sold that they would. I don't know what the backup is.
And then
So.
Ole Miss, Tennessee, Alabama.
They lose the
Missouri,
South. If he's not
LSU.
back for South Carolina, they lose that, and then come back.
So you're like, oh, they could still beat Texas, but they can't beat South Carolina.
I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
Texas, man. Arch
I think we're going to
Manning,
be
I
done
don't
with
know.
that one.
You think? I don't know. Arch Manning, man, hasn't. South Carolina's a not cover this week for Jim Bright, he says. Who are they playing? Oh, Kentucky. Oh, it's going to
We
be
debated
interesting.
that game.
Yeah, going to be interesting.
Well, I thank y'all for joining us. I think it's been pretty good.
Oh, that's a good. To your question for next week, the Heisman is decided in November. Front runners are never win.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder who the front runners are right now. I didn't even pay attention.
Well, the front runners at the beginning was Arch Manning.
Yeah.
We see how that worked out.
That's not going to work out too well. Well, yeah, that's been a good show. Exciting. We had some good interaction. Thank y'all. A lot of different people watching. A lot of people haven't watched in a while, and I think it's
You're
probably
right,
going to.
though. Texas hadn't been tested yet.
Yeah, I mean Ohio State, and then after that they haven't.
Interesting.
I'm telling you, I'm not sure about that. We'll see. They
We'll
play
see.
Florida before Oklahoma, so I don't know who they play this week. We don't have.
I think
Yeah,
they're bye this week.
That's
I think.
right.
That's weird that Texas and Oklahoma both have a bye on the same week.
Yeah, it is. And then they come back
Schemes.
at Florida and then at
Thanks,
home
T-Bone.
against Oklahoma. Yeah,
Well,
it was a
folks,
good show. I
Appreciate y'all joining.
Yeah.
That's what makes the show exciting.
Yeah, you got to tune in now to see if you win, and then I'll post the results. I'll try to get them out on Monday for sure. This week I was late, got them out yesterday, and then I will get you your hat. Most of y'all are around But if you are watching out of state and you want to play, we'll mail it to you.
We'll
if
get
you
it to
win.
you.
We'll get it to you. So, yeah. See you next week. Go Vandy.
Anchor down.
Yeah. I'm not going to say the orange.
Go Vols.
Although I picked them to cover. But, that's right. Yeah, that's it. I think
Go
that's a
Vols.
wrap.
Anchor down.
Have a good week. We'll
This has
see
been
you
a production of Scott Social Media.
next Thursday.
Put your hand up. No, and I pat your back.
Texas is just going to show them how it is. You know, they're not. They've never played anybody. Blah 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 blah.
Do you know the beginning of the year? Like this could be your true Cinderella if they keep it closer and win. But you know, at the beginning of the year, in the Big 12 conference, they were picked last.
I heard that.
They were picked to finish last.
Use like a snuffleupagus or something.
That's not tough enough.
Well, you can toughen him up, though. You can draw him to look a little tougher.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be better to have a face-on mammoth instead of a sideways mammoth. Like he's gonna charge.
Yeah, coming at you, right?
Yeah.
I agree with that.
But what I would say is, show the record of against 500 and below teams. Like that was to favor Alabama right there.
Yeah, it was that was an Alabama story right there.
Because if you look at that, you go, well, oh, they have a better record against above 500 teams, 5-1.
Yep.
Well, guess what? Let's show under 500.
That's what they need to do. Make overtime points half points.
Watch them do that one.
Overtime now will be half points. Then you always know when it's an overtime game if they do half points.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Well, no, actually you wouldn't, right? If they do 2 half points.
No, because if they
2 overtimes, it's not going to work.
Kid said anytime he lets a fart with his daughter around, he yells Tutti Frutti and his daughter laughs. So he yelled that, and I immediately was like, oh no. That boy was right behind me on a step. His head was level with me. So I basically farted right in his face.
You farted in his face.
Yeah.
So when I used to make the Jrod burger at McDonald's, one of the things that made the Jrod burger special was that because you're asking for something special on the burger, like slivered onions or something like that, and you're asking for it with extra salt, then what happens is it has to be a fresh burger right off the grill.
Okay.
So it doesn't end up